Friends, change is permanent. True to that adage, the Indian nation too has been changing and manifested in many ways. In more recent times, however, that change has been more profound and sharp. The country, be in its foreign policies or relations with its neighbors, or economic policies or military relations, and in everything else has been changed. This change has been decisive and purposeful, manifesting the Dharma and the ethos of the Hinduism and accepting Hindutva as a way of life. That it has been so from both within and outside in recent times must be a matter of pride to every Hindu. This, friends, is the theme of this Saturday. Hinduism from Vedic times to the date, with customs and roots dating back to more than 5,000 years, is the world's oldest religion. It's a religion of all the religions that we have today. Hindutva is the ideology that defines the rights of the Hindus, and Hindus believe that the truth is eternal, that the truth is Brahman, that the truth is reality, that the Vedas are the ultimate authority, and that everyone should strive to achieve Dharma, that the individual souls are immortal, and that the goal of the individual soul is to attain moksha. With 1 billion followers, it's one of the largest in the world. Approximately 95% of the world's Hindus live in India. Is it not a proud moment for every Indian to see the Dharma protected and nurtured? Vedas teaches our origins and answers the questions of meaning and purpose of life, free of speculation and conflicts. Consider the essence of Vedas is one truth and many expositions. They also, explain us the order against chaos and of the order within the society. Such maturity is often associated with humanity and its development. Another truth that manifests from Vedas is that the ancient world was a mere interconnected space with links between several continents that were interdependent as well. Thus, the development of our civilization, rooted in Vedas, allowed mixing and mingling of ideas across geopolitical borders. Never once, however, by having to forego our Dharma. Hinduism propounds Dwaita and Adwaita philosophies, whereas Adwaita tells us that the world is an illusion and that all actions and emotions, including sorrow, are just Maya or false impressions. Dvaita extols that the world is real and that the God, creator of this world, is also real. Whereas in Advaita, the soul and God are one, it allows the soul to merge with the Brahman when released of that illusion. Dvaita establishes the supremacy of God and indicates the path to devotion and cautions us about his omnipresence, stressing the importance of Dharma. Adi Shankaracharya established the Advaita Vedanta school of Hindu philosophy, rooted in the oldest Upanishads, the most influential of the many schools of philosophy and theology that characterizes Hinduism. He revived Hinduism with a structured organizational discipline for its survival and regeneration. He achieved this by establishing mathas in Sringeri, Dwarka, Puri and Joshimata. He must have established one in Kanchipuram too, that is the bedrock of Hinduism in the southern part of the country. In the present world and its dynamics, the Dwaita school of philosophy may be more relevant, though Advaita philosophy too would be equally effective. Don't we see that even the Western world is a proponent of Dvaita philosophy without actually realizing so? Be it as it may, whatever be the path to realize the ultimate truth, the paths are rooted in Hinduism must make the religion vibrant and appealing to all the humanity. There is an emotive response of the millions of its people to the vision of Bharat's national glory, based on the noblest of values constituting the cultural and the spiritual legacy of the land, collectively called Dharma, says the RSS, the ideological pillar that is driving the change. In its mission statement, what better service can there be to a motherland that is on the move, raring to go? The change that is overcoming India, the nation, is driven by an immense faith in the oneness of the human race and the underlying unity of all the religions and the religious traditions. There is a firm belief in the basic divinity of the human being that is also very, very enriching. That it is interrelated to all forms of creation, both animate and inanimate, believing the guiding spirit as its primacy to spiritual experience makes it the real driver of the change. That the mission of the Sangha is in tune with the values of our rich past and our age-old heritage is probably what endures it to the people. That such an organization backs the political might of the country is something to cherish. Even more cherished must be the fact that a very charismatic leader is overseeing this change. How does he bring about the change? He uses his communication skills, persuasiveness, charm to influence the people of the nation. His firm belief in the values enshrined in Hinduism drive him to set and meet goals. Charisma is a process, a quality that requires transforming visions into reality. And that is precisely what he does. Whether it's Mann Ki Baat or the engagements on various occasions with people, he has an uncanny ability to connect with subjects and anecdotes and making them spring to life. He communicates his and the party's goals and objectives through colorful, imaginative, and expressive manners. His communication inspires action and an emotional commitment of its people to make a difference. We live in a digital world today. The world is changing fast than ever. New fields, new technologies, artificial intelligence, networks, geographically dispersed work teams are now critical to leadership. In his anathema to what one believes, is this anathema to which one believes is Dharma. We need to understand how to capitalize on these concepts in order to lead into the future. As the world and the nature of work changes, we must consider new skill sets and accompanying mindset or mindset shifts. The shift can only be adopted through digital transformations. In the larger context, Dwaita or Advaita philosophy also extols us to complete our duty in the path to freedom. In that context or in that quest, the government too has embraced key changes rooted in factors like technology, demographics, and cultural norms, while retaining the Dharma enshrined in Hinduism. Friends, leadership is the art of accomplishing more than the size of management says is possible, said the former US Secretary of State, Colin Powell. The government is showing the way. People must now follow suit by doing their dharma, with the exception and without expectation. With that expectation, let me close this talk with a promise to be back the next week the next Saturday. Until then, thank you, Dhanyavad, and Namaskar.